A mare's sprint over 1,200 metres, which are famously close, aren't they, Stu? Benchmark 86, 1,200, like we said. The tempo we think will be steady to fair. There's only a couple going forward. Conditions good 3 and a fair bias. On Saturday, we hope across to the 3 key factors. Because of that steadier tempo, positioning run's got to be a key factor for us. Horses near the pace favoured. Stage of preparation, which mares are ready to peak. And once again, weight is always in the mix in the off-season.
All right, we're 2 legs down in the quaddie. Let's have a look at the market here for the 3rd leg. And this horse here, Zonk, Mike, is another runner that started in the red for half her starts, and she's nearly there again at $2.20. Zonk Plonk was on when winning fresh. In Times of War, found out what it was like to finish worse than second last week, right there at $5. Has run so many places though. Magic Alibi, I mean another one on the quick back half after going down to Zumbalina. Your Way, fresh off 2 nice trials, is a winner. Bit of money there for Vigilance, who rattled home fresh, but is the Zonk Plonk on again? The
Zonk Plonk, I love that one, Stu, and the Zonk Plonk was on first up. We're going to have a look what happened to it. It sunk, and she's on pace here in the red and the green, fighting on okay, but she comes second. Vienna Romance on the inside. She gets a dreamy run, doesn't she? And she runs on for 4th.
She does. I want to see a horse at such short odds winning well. Just didn't happen this day, did it, for Zonk?
No, it didn't happen, but it's a similar profile to Slow Burn, isn't it? Second up, on pace with a bigger weight on a strong tempo. So on Saturday, she'll have a steadier tempo. She'll have much less weight, so you could make an excuse for her. And the horse that beat her there ran okay in the highway too.
All right, in Times of War last week, as I said, never finished worse than second out of 11 starts. Missed the start in this. What happened this day?
Do we have to watch this replay, Stu? I absolutely put a truckload on a place. I rolled all my winnings for the day onto this horse, and she misses the start. She over races back on the inside. It's only a steady tempo as well, so there's so many excuses, but she always tries and sticks that neck out.
She is trying her guts out here along the rail in the blue and white, making up really good ground at the finish. Is that enough?
No, it wasn't enough on that day for 3rd, wasn't it? But I think big excuses for Saturday.
All right, potentially a forgive there. Let's get stuck into all this analysis now, Mike, as we have a look at the form for the 3rd leg of the quaddie.
Yeah, starting with form, the 3 favourites, obviously right at the top there, all in form. In Times of War, making excuses for her. Zonk and Magic Alibi not far off last start. They all light up with the gold bar.
All right, the 3 favourites kicking things off there. Let's get stuck into the key factors. Position in run.
Yeah, out of those 3 favourites, Magic Alibi drawn wide, midfield getting back, not ideal for her. The steadier tempo, Zonk in Times of War, a big kicker for them. They get the gun runs.
Yeah, the speed mappers at home, they wouldn't have missed that. The 2 favourites with the gun runs, stage of preparation.
Yeah, another risk for Magic Alibi here. I mean, she used to be a fresh horse for Gerald Ryan. He's been getting her to go deeper into her preparations. Now he's asking her to back up 7 days later. That's a big risk for us. Vigilance second up will improve. Zonk in Times of War, gold bars, no knock on their stage of prep at all.
Okay, the 3rd favourite, Magic Alibi, just dropping away a little bit there as we get into the weight.
Yeah, those 2 horses, Zonk in Times of War, we couldn't split them, but the claim for Zonk, such a big factor. She's kicking away there for us.
She is kicking away. That's massive margins, isn't it? We've got Zonk out in front, in Times of War in behind, another few lengths back to 3rd. Depends on what sort of punter you are here, Mike. Are you happy to take the 220 with a clear margin? Are you happy to get stuck in each way in Times of War? Or do we play a bit of value in this? What are the punters thinking at home?
Yeah, there's 3 different ways you could go, isn't it? 220, $5, $9. What do you want? You want to take the odds on favourite, or even money favourite and go big, or Vigilance each way? Those 3 horses we think are the plays in the race. The margins are big enough, we think. She's on pace, so the risk is low. Zonk for us. A lot of people are going to be tipping her, so it's not that creative tip, is it? Zonk on pace, fighting on. She should be really hard to beat. And that Quinella is pretty obvious. That horse should come 1st or 2nd again this time.
Got some pretty good second stats. So there we are, Zonk for the 3rd leg of the quaddie.